Hey, how's it going everyone? MLT Magic Tricks here. So in this video, I'm going to be performing and then teaching you this really great no setup card trick that I definitely think you should add to your routine. But before we get into it, if you are new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe with those post notifications on for more card and magic trick performance and tutorial videos like this one. And also make sure you check out the link in the description to my Amazon page where I have a collection of all the decks I use in my videos, along with a variety of magic tricks and accessories. But anyways, let's get straight into this performance. Okay, so I would start off this trick by having my spectator give the deck a shuffle. Once they're done shuffling, I would explain to my spectator that I'm going to be taking out some cards for this trick, and my spectator is as well. So we're going to begin by having me, as a magician, just take out a card from the deck. And the card that I take out is going to stay face down right there onto the table. From here, I would have my spectator choose a card. They do have a free selection, so let's say they choose this one right here. And the cards that my spectator is going to choose, they are going to be face up. So we're going to place my spectator's card, the 4 clubs right here. That is going to go face up directly on top of the card that I chose. Now, I'm going to go through the deck here, and I'm going to take out a card, another one, and I'm going to go ahead and place my card face down right there on the table. I would have my spectator do the same thing here. They would choose a card. Let's say they choose this one. We're going to go ahead and turn it face up and place it right there, the 7 of hearts. Now we're going to do this one last time. I'm going to go through the deck to myself. I'm going to take out one final card that's going to go face down on the table right here. And for my spectator's final card that they're going to choose, we'll go ahead and just change it up a little bit. We'll have them call stop anywhere as I riffle down the side of the deck. Let's say they call stop right here. We'll lift up from where they called stop, and we'll take the card right here, in this case, the Jack of Clubs. So we have 3 cards that my spectator chose, all random cards, and then I place 3 random cards down on the table. We're going to collect these 3 piles just like this. Once again, we have 1, 2, and then 3. We're going to deal them back onto the table. Remember, guys, we did start with a shuffled deck that my spectator, completely mixed up at the start. All I have to do is snap my fingers once, and you guys will see the 3 pairs of cards we have are somehow all soulmates just like this. So guys, that is what this trick looks like. It's a really fun and easy trick to perform. It's completely no setup. If you want to learn how to perform it yourself, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance. This is a really great no setup effect that I definitely think you should add to your card trick routine. And credit to Magic Tricks 5.1 for this effect. And now let's get straight into the tutorial for this card trick. So you can start off this trick by having your spectator give the deck a shuffle. They can, shuffle the cards as much as they want. Once they're done shuffling, here's what you need to do. You need to get a peek at the topmost card in the deck. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can just start off by having your spectator shuffle the deck, and once they're done shuffling, you just spread out the cards face up and show them that all the cards are completely different, and you take a peek at the top card that way. In this case, the 6 of hearts. That's one way you can do it. Or after you're done explaining to your spectator that they are going to be choosing some cards and you are going to be choosing some, and you tell them that, okay, I'm going to go ahead and place a card down on the table, you can then take a peek at it that way. Either way, you need to remember the top card, in this case, the 6 of hearts. Now, for this trick, you are basically going to be 1 step ahead of your spectator, and here's what I mean by that. So once you locate the top card, in this case, we have the 6 of hearts, you are looking for the soulmate of the top card. So just if you guys don't know what soulmates are, they are the opposite card with the same colored suit. So the 6 of hearts, soulmate is the 6 of diamonds. That is, how the soulmates work. You do need to know that concept for this trick. I'm sure most of you guys do obviously know what soulmates are. So the first trick, the first card you're taking out, remember the soulmate of the top card. We have the 6 of diamonds right here. You're going to tell your spectator, okay, I'm going to place this card face down. Make sure your spectator does not see this card. You're just going to place it face down right there onto the table. And now from here, you're going to have your spectator choose a card. They do have a completely free selection except the top card. They cannot choose the topmost card in the deck, which is that 6 of hearts. So you're going to have them choose a card. Just place your thumb over it so there's no way that they can choose that card. They take out any card, and the cards that your spectators are choosing, you're going to turn these face up. So in this case, with the 3 of hearts, you're going to tell your spectator, okay, we're going to place your selection on top of the card that I put down. Now, guys, here's what you're doing. You are looking now for the soulmate of the 3 of hearts, which is the 3 of diamonds. So here, you're just going to go through the deck to yourself. You're going to tell your spectator, okay, I'm going to take out another card. The deck is just turned to you. You're spreading through the cards. You're looking for that 3 of diamonds. You got it right here. And you're going to tell your spectator, okay, I'm going to place this card face down. Your spectator thinks you're just placing random cards down, but in reality, you are 1 step ahead of them because you have, memorized that top card. From here, your spectator chooses another card. Once again, they cannot choose the topmost card. They choose this one right here. and you're going to turn it face up. In this case, we have the 5 of diamonds. Now, you're doing the same thing here. You're looking for the soulmate to the 5 of diamonds, which is the 5 of hearts. You spread through the deck to yourself. You're telling your spectator, okay, I'm going to take out another random card. Boom, you see the 5 of hearts. Place it face down on the table. Now, the last thing you need to do, this is a very important step. You cannot have your spectator choose a free card here. You need to force the topmost card on your spectator, that 6 of hearts, because remember, the soulmate to the 6 of hearts we have right here onto the table. Now, you can force the card in any way you want to. So you guys can do, the slip force. I'll leave a link on the screen right now to me giving you a tutorial on the slip force card force. You just slide off that top card, or you can do what I did in the performance, which is just a really easy force. It's called the riffle force. You cut about half the deck. You maintain a break from where you cut. And then you tell your spectator to call stop anywhere. Wherever they call stop, you just lift up from the break, and then you force that 6 of hearts onto your spectator. So once you force this card, this final one goes, face up on top of this card right here. Now, at this point, you get rid of the deck, and you need to do one final very important move, because obviously, guys, the cards are not in position right now in their soulmate pairs. So you're going to tell your spectator, okay, we started with a shuffle deck. As you're kind of talking to them, you're going to start picking up the cards from the last pile that you have here, the one that you just, made right here. So the final pile, you're going to start picking up the cards like this. You're going to pick them up just like so, place one pile on top of the other. Once you have picked up the 3, you're still talking to your spectator. You're going to say, okay, we have the 3 pairs. Now, this is what you're doing here. Watch carefully. This step, you're just going to be sliding off the first 2 piles normally. You're going to go, face up, face down. That's 1 pair. Face up, face down, that's 2. Then once you get to this final pile here, guys, the first 2 cards that you had there on the table, this is what you need to do. You're going to slide off the first one on there. But then the final card, guys, this needs to go on the bottom. It's not going to go on top. The final card here, the final face down card, that's 6 of diamonds right there. In this case, that goes right to the bottom. You square these 3 cards up. You're going to tell you square the 3 pairs up. You can tell your spectator, okay, we're going to deal them right here back into their pairs. Now, you're just going to deal the cards normally on the table like this. Face up, face down, face up, face down. Once you guys do that step, now all 3 pairs of cards will be in their soulmate matches just like that. So the final step there is very important when you guys are dealing off the cards. You deal the first 5 cards normally, and then that final face down card, that needs to go to the bottom of the pack in order to get it in this correct order. Rewatch the part of the tutorial there when you guys are, practicing this trick with your deck of cards to make sure you do that right. But once you get the hang of it, it's really not too hard of a trick to perform sleight of hand wise. You just are basically 1 step ahead of your spectator when you're taking out the cards on the table, because you have memorized the top card without them knowing. That is a trick. This one does have a very powerful end effect. Definitely give it a try, and you'll definitely fool all of your spectators. Thank you so much for watching this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed this trick. I will see you all in my next one. Peace out.